Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Scrap Mechanic, and today we're going to have another explosive episode. I'm going to be trying to fill this entire map with bombs. Now, OG fans of the channel may remember, I've tried to fill the map once before bombs even existed in this game. I just tried to fill it with giant hollow cubes, and it did not turn out too well. So I'm predicting that this isn't going to be that much different, but at least we're going to have the added danger of explosives. So if I mess up, everything goes up in flames. So here's my plan. I thought about this, and I actually have a game plan here. So I'm not going to fill the map with explosives like end to end like this, where it's just an entire blanket of explosives. What I'm going to do is I'm going to maximize my area here by rediscovering what the maximum distance of the explosions are that can trigger other explosions, and I'm gonna set it at that. And then I'm basically gonna create a framework putting explosives on a frame like this where they can just barely reach the next explosive, causing a chain reaction that would go across the entire map. How far we're gonna get before the game starts to get laggy, I do not know. Okay, so I've made my way over to the edge of the map here, and to give you a sense of just how big of a project this is gonna be, that inevitably I know that this is gonna break the game at some point before we actually fill up the entire map. But to give you a sense of just how big this map is, I'm gonna drive from one end to the other on this very, very fast vehicle, and I want you to keep in mind that I'm going to be building across this map, not driving across it. Now check out how long it takes just to drive across this thing. This is gonna be completely uncut. We're just gonna drive in this one direction as fast as we can, and as straight as we can, and see just how long it takes to get from one end of the map to the other, that I'm gonna end up attempting to fill block by block with explosives very tediously, very laggy eventually, until we get to the other end of the map. So I'm going to go to a corner, because I think starting in the corner is going to be our best bet. The maximum distance I can have between two bombs is one full length minus 2 blocks. And just to confirm, this should blow up both explosives. There we go. So that is going to be our grid distance. Let's get started on building this thing. And now we have one completed grid unit, which I will save as unnamed for now, because we're going to be overwriting this as we get bigger. So now let's just confirm. If I blow up one of these, all of them should blow up. Well, that was an interesting sound. Did you hear the glass exploding? Yeah, I want to see if it makes that sound again. That was kind of cool. That was so weird. It sounds like one of those weird, like, trap music synth lead things. Okay, so now I need to make this expandable. So what I think I'm going to attempt to do is similar to when I did the filling the map video before, where I'm going to just try to get one length. I want to go wall to wall at the very least. And then if we can get wall to wall without too much lag, then I'm going to go start in the other direction. All right, so what I've just saved here should be duplicatable, like that. There we go, and we can keep on going and duplicating it until we cover the map. I just gotta be very careful not to drop it too high off of the lift, because otherwise everything explodes and I lose all my progress. I just realized something. I can save ourselves a lot more lag. If I get rid of all these middle connector blocks, that's gonna cut down a lot on the block count of this, which is hopefully going to make us be able to get a lot farther before we break the game, inevitably. If I just had a little bit more foresight, I could have saved myself a decent chunk of time here. Okay, we are getting some decent progress. I'm actually getting slightly concerned that we're gonna get to the point where I can't duplicate it anymore, because it doesn't even show up in the thumbnail. Oh, here, I'm zooming in. I just zoomed in. Look at how big this is. All right, we're at 512 bombs, 7,200 glass blocks. So this is starting to reach some distance. So let's go ahead and duplicate this. Hey, pro tip, if you open up the chat while you're sprinting, you stay sprinting without needing to actually hold down the buttons on your keyboard. So I can just sit here and not even press the keyboard instead of pressing it. So much more convenient. Oh no. Oh, I see the other wall. That's a bad thing. You know why that's a bad thing? If I can stop walking, please. Because, oh, I just walked all this way. I should have saved smaller portions. Why didn't I save smaller pieces? I can't even weld the first one onto the second one because it's too big. Oh, wait. I get a little hack. I can just remove... Oh, dang it. Okay, no, this is fine. This is fine. See, all I gotta do is just remove this, and I can put this on a lift. Okay, and then I just gotta reattach these ones back together. Good. Okay, and then what I can do is weld this smaller section. Hopefully, please let me weld it onto here. Yes, this is working. This is actually working. And then I can keep doing that until I get closer and closer to the edge. No! Oh, no. Oh, I cannot believe that actually exploded it. It was just like, it's still exploding. Look at this. Oh, no. I dropped it off the lift, and I heard the clang, and I was like, no way that was too strong. No way that's gonna make it explode. It's still exploding. Oh, my goodness. And it's done. I can't believe that just happened. All right, don't worry. Not all is lost. The unnamed one is still pretty big. I think we'll still be able to spawn it in. Let's try to remember not to drop this thing from too high. Oh, no way. Look at how perfect this is. This is it. This is amazing. I just gotta add this bomb there and this bomb right there. And we now have, like, literally have, like, 1 block clearance here. I'm gonna have to put this on a lift. And the problem is, I get, like, maybe a 1 to 3 block room to spawn this thing on the lift in the middle of this map. So I gotta grab this and walk until this flashes white. And that'll happen somewhere around the center. And then I can actually save this. Oh, there it is. Here it is. Yep. 1, 2, 3... It's a 3 block width that this thing is capable of spawning into the middle of the map. We're gonna mark this is the center. I'm gonna mark this as the center of the map, so at least I have a reference. Oh, you know what? I should actually make this out of glass too. You can see glass from farther away, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but trust me. Bomb section 1, because this is 1 length of the entire map. We have done it. And now that I've saved it, I kind of want to blow this up and race it, because I can just spawn another one back in. So let's do it. All right, here we go. Is this perhaps the first ever wall-to-wall full map explosion? And is this vehicle faster than the explosions? Let's find out. Oh, no. Oh, go, 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 go. No way. We're catching up. We're catching up. It is too shaky. I should have turned the camera shake off. All right, I just got to get further away from it. Oh, yeah, look at this. We're actually faster than it. This is awesome. And it's not even laggy at all. Wait, this thing isn't even welded to the ground, I just realized. This is surprisingly stable. Look, the closer I get to it, the more shaky it gets. Oh, this is awesome. I cannot believe this is working. I really thought that 1 full length of the map was gonna be more laggy than this. Oh, and here we are. We did it. So now I just gotta go back to my marker point and see. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me zoom in a little bit. There's right in the middle of my screen there above the steering wheel, there's a little sliver of just pixels, and that is the glass. I don't know why, but the glass just stands out from a distance like that. So a little bit of a life hack if you guys are playing the game and you want to have a long distance marker that you can see. Just use glass. Okay, so for the sake of lighting, I decided to shift our starting point to the other end of the map. That way the sunlight is actually going to be shining on the bombs from our perspective. Which means I'm going to go back to the other side of the map and destroy the road that I have over there, because that's just going to add unnecessary strain when we're probably not even going to see that side anytime soon. All right, there goes nothing, and... and there it goes. All the way down to both sides of the map, right from the middle. Ah, fantastic. Okay, so now this is where things are gonna get pretty interesting. I'm gonna try my best to duplicate in this direction. So we're doing an entire map's length worth onto an entire map's length worth and seeing if we can keep duplicating that exponentially until we just can't respawn it on a lift anymore. And that's going to give us a good idea of how much of the map we can actually cover. All right, so I should be able to drop this thing there without too much of an issue. I cannot believe how little lag there is, honestly. All right, so now can I weld this? I cannot believe how easy that was. I'm ready to double it up again. Oh boy. All right, now spawning in is starting to get just a little bit laggy. Here, let's go ahead and do... Yep, now I'm feeling it. All right, let's check. How many bombs is this? 2,656 bombs. 37,554 glass blocks so far. And now I'm getting a drop in frames. I'm down to 45, 40, 30, 38 when I'm aiming at it with the weld tool, but 45 frames when I'm not aiming at it with the weld tool. So do I try to double it up again? I'm gonna try it. All right, I'm gonna drop this off the lift and hope my game doesn't break. Not broken yet. All right, this might be the last duplication I can do. All right, and then weld that right there. Come on. Come on. Do the weld. Yes. 5,312 bombs. My mouse, just moving my mouse across the screen, it's like trailing behind my actual hand movement. My webcam is all laggy too. My PC is dying. Here, just in case you guys are wondering the effect this is having on my computer, I'm getting 100% GPU usage on this. So, rip graphics card. Okay, if I gotta get a new graphics card because of this video, you guys should buy some merch to fund that. Gently drop this off the lift. Gently. Oh, my whole screen just flashed black for me when that happens. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. Okay. So that was what, 5,000? Oh, what's happening? Oh, okay. All right, there we go. All right, you know what? Now I think is a good time to back up this world. So I'm going to try to add another 5,300 and something. But I get the feeling that we're starting to come close to the limit of what my computer or this game is going to handle. I hope the game crashes before my computer crashes. Because if my whole computer crashes, I might lose this entire recording. I'm trying to spawn in another giant block. Oh. Oh. Oh, all right, I'm down to 16 frames right now. So this is going to be over 10,000 bombs if this welds correctly. Oh, no, I'm waiting. I'm going to wait. I'm not even going to touch anything right now. I'm just going to wait. I've had success waiting in the past. You know what? I'm just going to choose wait for the program to respond. I'm patient. I can do this. Oh, my entire screen blacked out there for like half a second. Oh, no way. Look at this. Do I dare even try to go further, or should I just quit while I'm ahead and blow this thing up? This is amazing. I must go further. All right, I said I'm just over 10,000 bombs now, right? So this is going to make 15,000 bombs. Closer to 16 or 17,000 actually with the extra bombs that are in that first row there. And now I gotta drop 5,000 bombs on the ground all at once. Come on. Oh, my computer is so dead right now. Why do I do this? Oh, this could be the game-breaking weld right here. All right, yeah, I got the loading icon now. So remember, if you want to fund ScrapMan's new graphics card, you can check the merch link down below. Get yourself some ScrapMan merch. Maybe a Delayed Annihilation tee for those of you who are fans of the Trailmaker series. You could also become a member with the join button down below. There's plenty of options. Maybe if I get an even better graphics card, things like this will have even more potential in the future. It's still not welding. I can just cut out all the dead time and you guys won't have to deal with it and I'll just sit here bored. Oh, okay. I think our 15,000, 16,000 bombs. I'm at 11 frames, 10 frames right now. I think it's time. We're gonna blow this thing up. I don't know how far we even made it this way. We're not even halfway, I don't think. We're probably not even close to halfway across the map this way. But if I do one more, it's gonna be unplayable. And at this point, I don't even think we're gonna be able to explode this thing without our game, like, probably not registering most of the explosions, but I want to find out. So here we go. It is so, if you could feel the mouse lag that I'm experiencing right now. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is like visual. This is so satisfying to watch. If it was a higher frame rate, it would be even better. Oh, no, no. Okay, okay, hold on. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Please slow down. Okay, we're close to the end. We're close to the end. Yeah, we didn't get hardly anywhere in the other direction. Okay, so this time I am turning camera shake off. Literally looking at 15,000, over 15,000 bombs. I feel like a father, like watching his son walk off to college. He's all grown up and you're probably not going to see him for a really long time. It's a little bit bittersweet. It's like, this is what I've spent so much time in creating and now it's just going to go away very suddenly. All right, I think it's time though. I'm going to attempt, so what I'm going to try to do is shoot that corner. I don't even know how to tell if I hit it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see all the way down there. And then I'm going to attempt to erase the explosions. If the explosions even show up or register, like my computer is on its last leg right now. So no telling how it's going to behave once these explosions start going off. Oh boy, let's do a nice test shot. Oh, I think I actually hit the very corner. Oh no. Okay, here it goes. There's hey, why is my webcam fine now? Because all the dropped frames, my graphics card isn't even rendering anymore. Oh no, it's just gonna I don't know what it's gonna do. I don't know if it's gonna get through them all or not. I mean, theoretically, as they explode, it should get easier to process because there's gonna be less and less bombs and blocks, and there should be pretty much zero evidence when we're done. I'd like to introduce you to my presentation here. If you go to slide 5, you can see we've got some explosions. Click over to the next slide, you can see we got some more explosions. I'm just wondering when it's gonna start actually like increasing the performance. It's gotta come at some point, right? I don't know why I thought this was a good idea for a video. I hope you guys are enjoying it, because this is torture for me and my computer. All right, my vehicle's sideways now. I'm still going in that direction, as you can see. Not exactly sure what's happening physics-wise anymore. You could just see over in that corner that it all started in. It's just a huge empty green space, and only those explosions towards the end for some reason are rendering. But over on the left-hand side, by closer to me, you can see the bombs slowly disappearing. They're just not showing an explosion particle animation. And I think that's probably because I'm assuming there's a limited number of explosions that can render at once. It just can't possibly render every single explosion. This is gonna take like 20 minutes to get through it all. You know what? I'm just gonna do my best to follow this, and I'll fast forward so it looks better for you, but it's probably gonna look like really jerky, like with the speed. It's gonna be super inconsistent, but I'm gonna try my best. So here we go. All right, guys, we're real time now. I'm actually starting to get some sense of time going on now, and we're back to the other end of the wall, and here it comes. There we go. That took a couple minutes to actually explode from end to end, so that was kind of insane. So we've just successfully seen a wall-to-wall explosion of over 15 to 16,000 bombs explode across the entire world. So I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna try to load back in to a previous version and hope that this is going to work. All right, guys, I've loaded in to a slightly earlier version. I think this is the 10,000 bomb version. I've got 30 frames instead of 10 frames. Actually, looking at it, I think this might be the 5,000 bombs one, which would make a lot of sense because we're getting 3 times the frames as the 15,000, and 5,000 is a third of the bombs. So I'm gonna shoot it in the middle back, so that way the explosions are gonna be a little bit closer to us and hopefully going along with us. So let's hope that it's not, oh, it's still super laggy. Oh, listen to the sound. Look at that, there's no more explosions. It's like an arrow. Oh, that's cool. Let's zoom out a little bit. I mean, it's slightly more tolerable than the 15,000, but it's still jumpy. Oh man, I really wish all the explosions just would render. It would be so much more satisfying. I also wish it wasn't skipping like this. And I wish I had more than 5 frames a second. And I wish I could actually fill the entire map without a lag. You know, there's a lot of stuff that could be better, but this is what we get, okay? All right, and you can see already at the halfway point, way faster than the other one. Oh, that's weird. It got, like, more laggy at the halfway point. Oh, I think it probably because it exploded that middle section. Oh, this is getting nice now. Here we go. Here we go. The last half is good. Listen to how fast it's going. Oh, man, I wish I could see all the explosions. Oh, and we're at the end. Did you hear that, like, weird Doppler effect? That was kind of interesting. Okay, well, whether it's 5,000 bombs or 15,000 bombs, I think it's epic either way. Let me know what you guys thought down in the comments. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. And if you want a blast to the past, if you haven't seen it or if you have seen it, here is a link to the other Fill the Map video. It was actually a 2-parter, I believe. So here's a link to the first part. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.